We've had people wanting to commit suicide. We've had people with depression and all sorts of things that the reason they didn't is because our receptionist and our team actually made them feel comfortable and helped them. When somebody walks in the door, you smile, you greet them, and you're not on your phone because you're there to help people. It's like Disneyland. It's the opportunities we're creating for people. And literally, we can change someone's life. Hey, my name is Nathan James. I'm the founder of Fitness Cartel Australia. Well, actually back in COVID time when we couldn't get across the borders, I had gyms on the New South Wales and Queensland border. And a friend of mine said, bro, you need to sneak me over the border like the cartel. And actually that's how the name Fitness Cartel began. So I think most people think the gyms are very uncomfortable and they're intimidating. In fact, they are. Walking into a new gym or a fitness club, it is really daunting. Kind of like when I went to a Pilates class and I was the only guy there and I couldn't move. Firstly, it really had to make it a comfortable, feel-good environment. We really handpicked the best of each different club and different types of equipment layouts, the nicer bathrooms, the cooler lighting, put it into a fun, cool, like a disco fun environment where people come and have fun and they get challenged, and it's rewarding. So that's kind of what makes us different. We started by when we redid our culture and we built the Fitness Cartel brand, working backwards from what people don't like. And it's really that simple. When you first walk into most gyms, the receptionists are on their phones. If you don't feel like going and you're intimidated or you're scared, no one's actually there to help you. So firstly, if you get caught on your phone in a Fitness Cartel in reception, you won't have a job. We just made a rule that, and all our team agree, that when you're in reception, you're the director of first impression. So when somebody walks in the door, you smile, you greet them, and you're not on your phone because you're there to help people. That's why I do it. I don't need to open more gyms. In fact, the more gyms you have, the more challenging it is and more things. You kind of get to a point when you're like, life's good. Then when you do open another club and I get the lady that messaged me and said, oh, hello, arsehole. And I'm like, oh, what could this be? The doctor sent her in to join and she wanted to think about it. And I said, what do you need to think about? Your doctor said you're going to die. And I actually physically made her join because the doctor said she was going to die with 2 kids. And she started bawling, called me an arsehole. And 2 years later, she reminded me and said, hello, arsehole, I've lost 97 kilos. Thank you for saving my life. She lost 97 kilos. Now that's one of hundreds of stories, not just from me, but from our team. And that's really what we do. That's the really cool part about what Fitness Cartel does. And we've had people wanting to commit suicide. We've had people with depression and all sorts of things that the reason they didn't is because our receptionist and our team actually made them feel comfortable and helped them. If I could pick one thing that makes me proudest about Fitness Cartel, wow, now this is a tough question because there's so many good, rewarding things. It's the opportunities we're creating for people. And literally we can change someone's life, and we can help develop somebody from like where I was, selling memberships and pushing trolleys, to being really wealthy, setting up their life, helping them buy houses and all the things that they can do. So I think that for me now, that's the reason when I said I don't need to open gyms anymore. Well, now I do because I've got heaps of more, my family has grown and the family's got bigger and bigger and there's more opportunities. So that's the big thing. That's what gets me out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning and makes me work 6-7 days a week. If you've got the will and the drive, we can give you the skill. Like, it'll happen over time. It's just a matter of someone really willing to do it and not just saying they're going to do it, actually doing it. Success in my life is, I said it many years ago, I wanted to be able to go into a Nike store and buy a pair of shoes and not worry about the cost. If something happens to a family member or someone was to get sick, that I have the money and I could help them. Really being in a position where, one, I can feed my family, we can go on holidays comfortably, and then I can help other people. And really in the position I'm at now, it's really trying to help others to grow and sort of build a life that they can pass on to their children. So my advice with partnering up with someone for equipment, because we get messages every day, and pretty much I've bought some of the things, I've looked at it, I've even had Zoom calls and they've shown me the thickness of the steel, and then I get the equipment over and it's like catfishing actually, where you're really buying something, you go, oh, hang on, that's not what you look like, and this is not what the equipment's totally opposite. So my advice is if you are going to go offshore and you're going to do it, I'll probably find someone like Leisure Concepts. They can take the risk, they can deal with all the logistics, and you really need a good supply. And we're very, like I mentioned before, I'm really happy with the equipment and stuff too. So yeah, that's my advice. So we're very happy with the relationship. The products have been really on point. If we've had anything that's kind of not worked out, which is there's always going to be some challenges, they've fixed it. They've moved mountains to make it work, literally, and we've been doing it consistently, and we're very happy.